record this. No, I don't. I use Drexstar as my main. Like, I use either Kale or Drexstar as my main, like, burn poison thingies. If that makes any sense. On this account, anyway. Does that make any sense? Because, again, Urigrim is not guaranteed and is a... Well, yeah. Like, okay, he was one of the most difficult possible prized champions on the planet that you had, at least until you got the Seeker. Yeah, if you look up the things that Seeker does, oh my god. It's mental. It's mentally ill. There's a possibility. I'm not joking. Like, I don't know what it is about Seeker, but he does so much stuff. He's probably the most powerful defense champion, one of the most powerful defense champions in the entire game, other than, like, Iron Brago and Underpriest Brogny. He's up there, but he's not. No, no, it's because Brogny, Seeker, and Iron Brago exist. That's the problem. That's the thing you have to know. Those champs are ridiculous. No, Royal Guard's not bad. Royal Guard's like, what? Top 15 epic at least? He's stat hungry. He's stat hungry. He's not the same level either as Seeker. Seeker is something else. Okay, so what do I have that's very FTP friendly? So, for shields, I could use Valerie if you want me to show you that on the first floor. So, I'm going to use all farmable rares except for Ninja and Kale and try to beat the first floor of Doom Tower. Let's go. Okay, so I've got Ninja and, okay, I got the Acid Rain, the Freeze. Okay, everyone on the first wave's already dead. Okay, so I'm going to go put some burns on him. Gotta put shields up, because then they're going to put the True Fear out. Yeah, the True Fear. Yeah. This is nothing compared to what you'll see when we get to the Valkyrie floor. The Valkyrie floor is a nightmare and a half. Because the amount of damage that the Valkyrie floor inflicts is... Like, here's the thing. I can probably get my Cold Heart to survive this. But to survive the other thing... Like, I'm already getting through here, and these people aren't even my best geared characters. Like, when you actually... Okay, let me explain why Valkyrie's really disgusting. So, Valkyrie, every time you put a buff on your team, it shoves your turn meter back. That's part of why I was saying that Valkyrie was so much worse than this. Because right now I'm already minute 30 with farmable rares, a Kale, and a Ninja, and I'm already almost at the end of this floor. Almost. Granted, the True Fear is causing me a little bit of issues, and all of my champions are 60s, but it's still like it's doable with farmable rares. It's not impossible, no. Like, okay, I'll tell you my team. I literally have a War Maiden, a Ninja, a Kale, a Valerie, and a Spirit Host. That's all I've got, and I can beat it. But, there's a big but here. Up here, it's a whole nother animal. Like, if I put this same team, and I'm going to do that now. If I put this same team in here, it's not going to work the same way. Because what's going to happen is they're all going to put up counterattack. And even if I get the freeze off and the decreased defense, these level 175 Valkyries are going to cause me some pain. Although, the funny thing is, these farmable rares are actually doing a lot more work than I expected them to. I might actually be able to beat this with the farmable rares. Which sounds really stupid. But yes. Except there's a slight problem here. I might need a reviver. So I'm going to go put my Syl in here, and maybe this is the actual answer to it. As dumb as that just sounds, because believe it or not, I don't like. It's surprising how much can be done in this game that you would not expect with like farmable rares and things like that. Well, Lord Shazar is one of the chosen champions of you know, Brimstone Pass? That place. It was like the time when I pulled Mortu Macabre. Because my first legendary I pulled on my second account that I actually pulled and didn't just get like Ninja. My first legendary I pulled was Mortu Macabre. Yeah. He's still there, though. He's still there. He's still doing stuff in Doom Tower. He's made it further up the tower than my first account ever has. Like, unfortunately, he's currently struggling with some Siphies. Unfortunately. Even my Madame Maceris, which is my most prized character I've ever pulled in the history of this game, besides Coldheart, is still struggling with the stupid Siphies. Because the Siphi is one of the most busted champions known to mankind. And if you don't know why, face one a couple times, and it'll start to become very apparent. Siphi can revive almost anyone for any reason. She takes almost no damage of any kind. And even if you kill all of her buffs, she can make it out of there and be perfectly fine. Wow. You would not even believe how vicious this these lizard men things are. Like, they just absolutely ripped my Scylla the Drakes to shreds and just, like, kept ripping at it until she died. It's just standing there ripping at it. It's gross. Well, actually, I can't do the free-to-play team on this. Well, okay. In quotations. I can do a free-to-play team in quotations because, yes, Drexthar is technically free-to-play, but he's ridiculously hard to get. I can try that, but this floor is bad. When I say like kind of bad, I'm not just like talking a little bit bad. I'm like really bad. Like, I don't know if even my most advanced free-to-play strategies can beat it. It's the kind of floor that's like, yeah, if you're a whale, you may not struggle with this floor. Everyone else, unless you have pulled a Madame Ceres randomly, will struggle with this floor. Either a Madame Ceres or you've developed your Ugo or someone with block buffs. And even then, you'll struggle unless you can straight up steal the counterattack. Which, off the top of my head, the only even mildly common champion that can do that is Madame Ceres. And you have to get lucky. And you're usually, by the time... stop killing my War Maiden, damn it. You want to hear something funny? You want to hear a champion that can make it literally impossible for the Spirit Keep to play the game? I do want to tell you something funny. Coldheart can make it so that the Spirit boss cannot play the game. You want to know how? Shoves the turn meter back into its skull and then permanently puts heal reduction on it over and over again on every basic attack, practically. It's nasty. It's nasty. Like, I have a video on it. It's nasty. Right now, I'm trying to make a free-to-play team to get to the second Griffin. The problem is this floor I'm on is full of things that are so unsavory that my average team can't kill it. Like, my average, like, horde of rares can't kill it because it's just that vicious. Stop killing my damn War Maiden, damn it. The loop does end, like, especially if you have Cold Heart or another form of powerful heal reduction. You need... Well, it's more than that. It's the fact that you have to, in order to kill this boss, you also want to, no, there's a caveat to this. In before this Skull-Lord Vargal kills my ninja again. The Skull-Lord Vargal is causing me more problems than the Spirit Keep has caused me in ages. Because what happens is if you... What is it? No, it's fine. It's fine. Again, you will eventually get champions that can deal with it and stuff. The main thing you need is you need a heal reduction and something to shove the turn meter back into its skull. Because, well, I'm just saying, you need that, and you need to have enough accuracy to land it. And there's a number of champions that are capable of doing this, but until you get that, the more advanced version is... And also, you need to know when to apply it, because it also puts a... it puts a block debuffs on itself, and you have to let that expire, and then you have to put it into a death loop of your own. You have to put it into a death loop where it's permanently getting its turn meter shoved into its skull, and it has anti-heal on it constantly. It is possible to do it. In fact, Coldheart herself can just do it. The problem I have here is there's no simple gimmick like that here, and my Coldheart is too fragile to survive freaking Skull Lord Vargal hell. Like, I don't know how to explain how annoying Skull Lord Vargal is, but it makes the spirit boss look nice. Because what it does is it decreases your max health constantly. It is so tanky that you can dump damage that would kill almost anyone else on the planet, and it doesn't care. It literally does not care. I'm trying to kill the bartender lady in the back, because I know that the bartender lady will rip me to shreds. She is... I'm trying to explain. It's this little dwarf lady that provokes you constantly. I think she's a legendary. And she is in the midst of a Valkyrie and a Skull Lord Vargal, who are both incredibly obnoxious, and my revive is bugged. And I don't know how to explain the situation I'm in. I don't know how to explain what it's like to fight a Valkyrie and a Skull Lord Vargal. I don't. I know, but it's not as fun as it sounds. Oh my god, it won't let me. It won't let me res the other. Come on. Oh, did you see the new Bard skin? There's a new Bard skin. Why won't it? Oh, my god. Can it actually res my character? Like, res the other characters? Why does it keep resing War Maiden? I can't get the thing to work properly. Okay, I'm stuck in a loop. Actually, not a loop. I'm gonna die. Forget being stuck in a loop. There's no getting... Here's the thing that's bitter about this floor. There is no getting stuck in a loop here, because you want to know why there's no getting stuck in a loop? Because the things continually decrease your maximum health. How much damage does that guy do? Okay, so I'm trying to think of how I could set this up. Yeah, I learned that ages later. Also, another thing is there are arbiter missions where you have to get the potions anyway. True. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that I remember trying to do some of those. I still haven't finished all the arbiter missions because some of the arbiter missions are unbelievably awful. Okay, yeah. I don't know what to do here to stop the Valkyries. I need to get the block buffs because I can't keep any of my suckers alive long enough to get through the shields. And even if I get to the end, there's still a bug going on with the revive, and I don't know why. And I'm gonna have to restart my computer to figure out what the frick that bug is. Right. I'm sorry. There's just a bug where it's like I can't get it to res or something. I know. Um, I mean, I do more arena, but I already did enough arena today. I have to do more of the dragon dungeon. No, there is a dragon tournament right now. Wait, what? Yeah, it's 2 days, two 6 hours. I have time. Actually, you get more than that. Like, basically, you get rewards up to. Let me check this tournament. Okay, what tournament? No, it goes like this. So you get rewards. The first 10 get major rewards. You get your first major reward. Like okay, the first 10 get the biggest rewards. The top 4 get the most insane rewards. The basic rewards go from 250 points for 100k silver, 600 points for 15 gems, 1,000 for 7 arcane, 1,500 for like 50 gems, 2,2050 for a chicken, and 2,750 for an epic book. Oh yeah. I can where do you want me to play Kale right now? Cuz I actually have like yeah, but I'm just asking cuz I actually have not only do I have a Kale on every single account I own, I actually have multiple of him because the thing about that's funny is that later into the game you get more Kales. Like they just start dropping randomly in shards. Okay, so how many Kales do I have? One Kale built out. Besides the one I currently built out. Yeah. Um, Here's the weird thing. Technically the best armor on Kale, it depends on, and this is going to sound weird, whether or not you have a leech consistently on your team. Because basically the thing about Leech, and the reason it's such a big deal, is basically if you have Leech on your targets consistently, you don't need lifesteal armor on Kale, and you can focus on Savage, Cruel, and other forms of extremely high damage armor. So then your crit damage and your crit rate and your attack amount become much more important than the other stats. Well, it's not just Leech. You also need, like, heals and shields and stuff. Like, yeah, yeah. Yeah, like, the funny... Here's the thing that's funny about... Here's the funny thing about lifesteal and cruel gear. The thing that's kind of funny about that stuff is that lifesteal gear can actually have extremely high stats depending on where you get it from. Because right now, I'm at Dragon 13. On Dragon 13, the level 145 dragon, there are lifesteal pieces that have very high amounts of crit damage and crit rate, to the point where it's almost as good as endgame Savage gear. So there is a possibility that those people in silver got that from Dragon 13 and are using that on their Kale. They've re-geared their Kale. There is a faint possibility that that is the case. Yeah, Stu Gaming is actually really nuts. He's not only insane at Raid, you could also check out his ability to play Call of Duty Vanguard. He's actually a god at that game. Mm-hmm. Well, the funny thing is, I might actually end up building one out because the thing is, you know how you said you want multiple coffin smashers? I think I actually have multiple coffin smashers on multiple accounts. I think I have two on here, and at least two, and two on the other one. I have, but I've never. The thing that's funny is they're just sitting there in the vault. They're not even leveled. They're just sitting. Flush them out. I'm gonna go shove them in the I'm gonna shove them in the sparring pit because I don't have any boosts active, and I'm not gonna activate the boost until later. Yeah. So my current, in terms of Kale, my current team here is this is one dragon team I'm running. Is this is on Dragon 16, I believe. Is Kale Ninja Apothecary. Oh no, I screwed that up. Taragi. Um the thing is, I often actually, okay, at least I managed to revive one of them cuz the bug is continuing to be a problem where it just will not. Oh no. Come on. No, it won't land the decrease attack. Please just hit Taragi. Please just hit Taragi. Okay. Thank God. Because, like, here's the thing. Dragon's Lair on this difficulty is not, like, a slouch. Like, when he's at, like, this level of difficulty, every dragon, like, breath is, like, a big anxiety. Because you don't know if whatever that dragon's breath is going to just one-shot you. You don't know. You don't actually know. Because that Hellraiser skill does a lot. And my res is just not going off. It's bugged. Okay, that was an underwhelming piece for all that effort. My revive is still bugged for Reliquary Tender. I'm not exactly sure, but I can tell you one of the biggest things that's making your ninja do less damage, and I was discussing this earlier, is the fact that you don't have your third ascension on ninja. Yeah, because like your third ascension doubles your damage, straight up. I don't recall, because I haven't actually done my masteries on Kale. His, I mean, I meant ninja, but I said Kale, damn it. I don't know why I said that. Maybe. I mean, it depends on what exactly you're building him for is the problem. Because he can one shot nuke and he can do other things. Um, Probably accuracy at that point. I guess so. Like I was like, let's fight that guy with the seeker, and then I remembered seeker. I'm like, no, you know what? Let's not. Let's just. What about decreasing what by 10%? I I recommend checking that out because again, I haven't actually done my Kale's masteries. Ironically, the way that most of my I'll check my Kale's masteries I have right now, but I haven't completed them by any extension of the imagination. Most of my Kale's power comes from the fact that he's 6-star, that he has at least 3 ascensions, and that he is dressed in full perception gear with HP, defense, and accuracy in it, with a bit of damage in it. Yeah, nah, ninja, yeah. The thing that's funny is that Kale is easier to obtain because, like, how many Kales are on this account again? I'm trying to remember. There's at least. Okay, there's a Kale I was building out. Okay, there he is. Um, and then there's how many others? Oh yeah, there's 3. 3 on this account. One I'm trying to build out. The other one has at least 2 Kales I haven't built out. And the third one had multiple Kales, but it died because I made a mistake involving emails and stuff. Like what email it has. I ended up using the same email as this account has, the Garlethan account, and it barfed. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big boo boo. Big. Yeah. The worst part is I don't feel like I want to have a third account anymore because it's too much work. The investment required to make even one account work is evil. Oh, I have plenty of appeal with 2. It's just after 2, just I have to stop because this is too much effort. No, like I have plenty of effort in both. I just can't do more. I cannot do more because it's just too much. Is every day I have to do daily quests for both, and I have to do a bunch of stuff for both to keep them going. If you know what I mean. It's hard to judge which one of my accounts has better luck, but this one, it's weird. Like this one has it and it hasn't at the same time. Like this one's got the Madame Saris and the other one has the Cold Heart. Like trying to remember what I do to beat this. I'm going to try this really high damage team. Oh my god, this... Well, you will eventually get a Vogoth. Eventually. But I can't guarantee when. I can't guarantee you won't get, like, something else that does leech or something else. Like, I can't guarantee that you won't get, like, what? A Reliquary Tender or something instead. Well, like... Reliquary Tender can almost substitute as a leech in some situations because she puts a continuous heal and a bunch of other stuff. No, but it's still pretty powerful. I am in a very sticky situation. You know that floor? The one with the Seafies? I've decided to try to do a different team comp to try to defeat the Seafies. I'm sorry. It's funny. I don't know why it's so incredibly funny. But it's like, you know that team comp with the Seafies? the horde of rapid Seafies. How does he heal for that much? What on earth? Come on. No. The freaking Seafies, man. You know what? I have an idea. So, what I can do is I can focus one of the Seafies down, maybe, and try to see if I can block revive the one Seafie to try to make it so that the Rhodoses don't have as much healing, and then go for the Rhodoses. If that makes any sense. That's what I'm thinking. Because the Seafies, the thing about Seafie is she removes all debuffs from her bud, the Rhodos. But if I can reduce the number of Seafies, it might make it do less and give me more of a chance to actually do something rather than just get owned. Because, like, I don't know how to describe what it's like to face multiple Seafies at once. It's like, it's bad enough that you're facing one Seafie. But to face multiple Seafies, this is all theoretical. All academic. I don't know how to explain the feeling. It's like, I've stripped all the buffs off the Seafies. It doesn't matter. They will recover from it. They will recover from it. Okay, so, let's see. Get this. Block the buffs. Get the burns up. Okay, they blocked all of that. And then we go for that with the fear. Go for that. And then that. And then that. And that. And put that out. And that. And that. And this. And that. And then fear him. And then try to freeze them again. Come on. Why does it have to trigger the peril when it's already...